Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So guys, this is Linda of Linda's Corner. I know that look. I know it's been a minute you saw me last. Guys, a lot has happened since you guys saw me last. Okay, on YouTube that is. So today I felt like I've missed you guys. Let me come by and stop by. So today I brought you another video guys. Yeah, so if you're new and you're seeing my face for the first time, this is Linda, your Kenyan girl and your Nigerian wife. Ndibo kwenu, ndibo kwenu, ndibo kwenu. How are my Igbo viewers, Igbo subscribers? How are my Nigerian in-laws? do, hey gosh. Anyway guys, so in today's video I just quickly want to tell you guys about why most Nigerian men these days are marrying foreign women and no longer marrying Nigerian women. Why are Nigerians going out? Because growing up we know very well that most Nigerians like marrying their own people, but in this video I'm gonna be talking specifically about Igbo Nigerians, because Igbo Nigerians mostly are those Nigerians that are known to be betrothed to their lovers. Like, if your mommy and your lover's mommy are friends, they will now decide that since we are friends, in order to keep this relationship moving, let's marry our children, let's get our kids married, so that we are not only friends but we are also relatives. Okay, so most times you find that in Nigeria, or most times you would have found in Nigeria in the past, that it was very rare for you to see any Igbo Nigerian man married to a foreigner. But these days we see them every day, everywhere. They're married to South Africans, they're married to Black Americans, Canadians, Kenyans, and all that. So why is the reason why Igbo men are actually going out? And why is it that Nigerian men are literally trying to marry more foreign women instead of marrying their own? Like, if we are capitalizing on Igbo men, we are also talking on Nigerian men as a whole. We are just capitalizing on them because other tribes in Nigeria started marrying foreigners before Igbo men. Igbo men were those staunch traditionalists that in our tradition it says, in our tradition you should marry from your own community. In our tradition it says you should marry from your own village or your neighboring village. In our tradition it says you must marry an Igbo girl. And most times, most Igbo parents or Igbo mothers, they like for their sons to marry their fellow Igbo girl. Do you understand? They don't even like it when their sons marry a Yoruba or an Edo or a Hausa, or if they're actually just marrying somebody that is not from them. Igbos have something that just makes them like themselves. They don't like to go outside. But what is this one factor that has really pushed men outside Nigeria to go and be marrying from outside Nigeria? Like, capitalizing on Igbos again, but Nigerian men as a whole, why are they marrying outside? Now, the biggest and number one key factor about this is that most Igbo men now are opening their eyes to the fact that the bride price list they give in Nigeria is outrageous. And that is number one factor. Marrying in Nigeria is very expensive. For instance, if you're a Nigerian Igbo man or just a Nigerian man want to marry from Imo State, you will end up paying bride price depending on the education level of the girl. So if the woman you intend to marry or you intend to get married to has a degree, they give you a bride price list for a degree holder. Yes, that means if you have 3 women and you are supposed to choose from them to marry, the first one is a primary dropout, the second one is a Form 4 dropout or a GSS dropout, and the third one has a higher diploma, and then the fourth one has a degree, the price list they will give you for these people is different. So number one key factor is the fact that most Nigerian men, they are beginning to open their eyes on the fact that bride price in Nigeria is extremely outrageous. It's almost as if the families are selling their daughter to you. Like most Nigerian parents, once they get you married, they will use their own mouth and tell you there is no more way coming back here. You stay in your husband's house. If you want to die there, you die there, because they know that the kind of bride price they are giving, they don't have the mouth to come and be calling you back. Even that is why you see most of them, when they get problem in their husband's house, they just stay there until they die there, because they don't know how they want to start. They don't know how they want to go back home, because most of them will go back home and the only thing your mother will tell you is, I'm in my husband's house, go back to your husband's house. No marriage is perfect. And they don't know the kind of thing you're going through, because they actually literally sold you. My Nigerian in-laws, I'm very sorry that I'm selling you guys out, but this is something that I've literally made my research. I've done my work, I've done my research, and I've completed my assignment. And I am here telling you today that the more reason as to why most Nigerian men are now marrying outside. They have realized that they are being scammed into marriage by paying a bride price as if somebody is selling their child to you. Do you know that the kind of economy in the world now, Nigeria's economy is very bad, and some people end up giving you a bride price list of worth 2 million. They will lie to you that, okay, the bride price you're paying is 15,000 or 30,000 naira. That money that when you give your drink, they will drink the palm wine and put it in the glass for you back, is 15 or 30,000 naira or 50,000 naira depending. But the wedding list they will give you, the things you bring, bags of rice, bags of yam, Hollandese wrappers, lace for father's side, for mother's side, the things you will bring, bottles of champagne, crates of drink, malts, coke, and all that, the list they will give you will end up reaching 2 million, 3 million naira. So number two factor is most Nigerian men, my daughter just woke up. If you hear her, just pretend you didn't, because I decided to do this video when she was sleeping, hoping that we'll finish it before she wakes up, but she's here. Yes, mommy, you're awake. Welcome back. Another factor is that most Nigerian men are well traveled now, and as they're traveling and mingling with other men in other countries, they are talking. Men also gossip, men also talk, men also gist, and they are being told, like, well, if I want to marry a woman here, what and what do I need to pay? And if they compare it, they're like, what? So you mean we are the ones living in Stone Age, where we are actually literally buying wives, you know? So that is why most of them are ending up marrying from different communities. Of course, before, they were not literally widely traveled like that. They didn't explore the world. They didn't know that there is something different. Just like when somebody is always living in the village, and then you take the person to the city, and suddenly the person sees light and is like, oh, so it's not only lantern lamp people used to see. You can also actually stay and literally have light in your house, like electricity. So that is literally what has happened. I can't count how many literally I just said. Oh my god, I don't know why, but this is just what I wanted to come and tell you guys. If you have been wondering why most Nigerian men these days are going out of their country to get married, number one thing I said is the price of bride price, and number two thing is they have gone out and they realized that their own wedding or marriages, traditional marriages, are like scam. Yes. And most Nigerian men these days, they are even ending up marrying women by just going to court and marrying the woman without paying their bride price per se, because they are marrying outside their country. It's only in Nigeria that they will say you must pay bride price or dowry before you marry in court. But in other countries, you can literally marry a woman in court and make her your wife as you're doing negotiation for paying of bride price or for your traditional marriage. But that white wedding is very important. If you can't do it in church, at least you can do it in court. Get registered so that you don't end up quarantining with somebody's daughter for free. She'll be cooking for you. You'll be getting all the advantages of a husband when you're not. Yeah, and also to avoid doing sexual sin people end up marrying in court as they're still hustling for the money or looking for the money to pay dowry. They just decide, because court is affordable in other countries, let's just go to court, so that whenever you're staying with me, if anybody sees you with me, they know you are actually married to me. I'm very serious. It's just that the price of bride price is what I'm still trying to look for. Yeah guys, so this is just the end of this video. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. My Nigerian in-laws, did I speak your mind? If not, comment, also let me know. If you have any complaint at all, also comment, let me know. Please subscribe if you haven't, and let's meet in our next video. It was nice seeing you guys again. I had so much fun interacting with you guys again. I want to believe you had so much fun interacting with me again through this video. So I'll see you guys in my next. Bye.